Hello children, welcome to the maths class, the class of learning tricks. Well, in today's class, we will again continue with the composite maths and mental maths. In today's class, we will be learning the process to solve the 3-digit numbers as in form of place value and face value, then before, after and between numbers, and ascending and descending order of numbers, because they are all interrelated. So if you know the place value, if you know the greater and lesser form, you can always form the ascending and descending system of writing the numbers. So please let us begin with the e-learning class today. Let's move ahead. Children, today we will begin our class with mental maths, page 6 and 35. In this chapter, you will learn about the place value and face value of numbers. What is a place value? A place value describes the position or place of a digit in a given number. Means, what is your place? That is explained with the help of place value. Whether the number is in hundreds place, tens place or ones place. Like here if you see, we have 100 tens and ones and the number is 756. So what is the place value of 5? The place value of 5 is 50. That is 5 tens. In the second number again we have the same number 5, wherein the place value of 5 here is 5 hundreds. So we write down 5 hundreds. In the third place again we have the number 385, where the place value of 5 is ones. That is 5 ones. So you can see that the place value of the number can change. Okay? But the number remains the same, but the place or position of the number changes. And thus we write the number in different forms. Coming to the next one is the face value. Face value of a digit describes the value of the digit itself. Like, suppose your face. Will your face change when you come to school and when you go back home? No, your face will remain the same. But if someone asks your parent, where is your daughter or where is your son, your mother or father might say that, oh, she or he is in the school right now. And when you go back home and suppose someone asks me, where is the particular child? I would say that she or he has gone back home. So your position is changing, but the girl or boy remains the same. Okay? You do not change, but your place or position change. Similarly, the thing happens with the digits also. So here suppose 265. Here 6 is looking the same as in 690 and 176. Only the position of 6. Here the position is tens, here the position of 6 is ones, hundreds, and here the position of 6 is ones. But the way 6 looks, the way we are writing 6 in all the 3 places remains the same. See, as you can see, the numerical value of the digit itself remains what it is. Okay? So the numerical value does not change, but the look does not change, but the value keeps changing. So here you come to know how you are going to solve the place value and face value. Find it out. Now it also may be like you have a number 465 5. Here add the place value of 6 with the face value of 6. So now what will you do? To add the place value of 6 and face value of 6. So what is the place value? If you write down HTO, the place value of 6 is 60, 6 tenths. And the face value of 6, if you add the place value of 6 with the face value, now face will remain the same. So 6, that is once. So you can write it in this manner also, 60 plus 6. Okay. So 6 will remain the same. So 6 and 6. 0 plus 6 is 6 and 6 will again come down since there is no number under 6. So the place value and face value of 6 is 60 plus 6 is equal to 66. So this is how you will solve page number 6 and 35. Now we come to Composite Maths page 39 and Mental Maths page 7. Here we will be learning the three signs, that is greater than, less than and equal to. Now children, how will you understand which is greater, which is lesser and which is equal to sign? This is very easy to learn. You just put two dashes and it turns out to be equal to sign. But how will you identify between greater and lesser? The number that will be big, on that side you will have two dots. The number that will be small, that side you will have only one dot. So you can make out that the big number will be on this side and the small number will be on the side where you have just one dot. Okay, and where you have two dots you will write the big number. Similarly here you have one dot, so the small number will be this side and the big number will be this side because it has two dots. Okay, so this is the lesser sign, this is the greater than sign, and here comes the equal to sign. So let us now start with the learning of it. Use of correct symbol greater, lesser and equal to. We compare numbers with their place value. Starting from the left means always we start from 100, then tens, then ones. First we compare the 100 place number with the 100 place number of the other side. Then if the number remains if we can find out the greater and lesser number, we will put accordingly. If suppose the two numbers remain the same in the first place, suppose the same thing here, if you come down, you will find that both the numbers in the hundreds place are same. So then we compare the tens place numbers. So if whichever is the greater number, we put the sign on the greater side and lesser side sign on the lesser side. But if we see that the first number in the hundreds place, the second number in the tens place, they are all same, then we compare the third number in ones place. So if the ones place number is different from each other, we will find out which is greater and we will accordingly put the sign. But if all the three numbers are same, whether in 100, tens and ones place, all the three numbers are same, then we can say that the numbers are equal. But another case is there, if you have just 2-digit number on one side and 3-digit number on the other side, you will simply put the greater sign on the 3-digit number because the 2-digit number is always less than the 3-digit number. Similar goes with the 1-digit number. So first we start with 100. We compare the hundreds place number, then the tens place number, and lastly with the ones place number. So let us start here. Suppose 432, 354. There are two numbers. Now we will compare the first place number. So here you can see 4 and 3. So which is greater? Which is big? 4 is the big number. So the number which is big we put 2 dots, and the number which is small we put 1 dot, and then we join the dots. So 432 is greater than 354. Come to the next number, 526 and 800. There are two numbers. So we'll again compare the first place number, that is hundreds place number. So here 5 is greater or 8 is greater. Which is big? 8 is big. So we'll first put 2 dots. The big number gets 2 dots and the small number gets 1 dot, and then we join the dots. So 526 is less than 800. Here you see that we have just 2-digit number, whereas we have 3-digit numbers. So simply we know that 3-digit number is more than 2-digit number. So we put 2 dots here and 1 dot here, and then we join it. So 36 is less than 102. Come to the next one, 510, 520. Now the first number in the hundreds place are same. So now we will compare the tens place number. Here it's 1 and here it's 2. So which is greater? 2 is more than 1. So 2 will get 2 dots, 1 will get 1 dot, and we will join it, and therefore the number is 510 is less than 520. Come to the number 735 and 734. So 7 and 7 are same. 3 and 3 are also same. But 5 and 4 are not same. So which is greater? 5 is big or 4 is big? Yes, of course, 5 is big. So 5 will get 2 dots and 4 will get 1 dot. So we will just put this sign. Therefore, this sign shows that 735 is greater than 734. Coming to the last number, 490, and here also we have 490. So 4 is same as 4, 9 is same as 9, and 0 is same as 0. So we will put the equal to sign. Okay, and remember, this equal to sign will not be like this. It will not be like this. Okay, it will not be like this. It has to be a parallel line. Okay, the line has to be parallel. So I hope you have understood how to solve it. So taking care of this, you will solve page number 39 of composite maths and page number 7 of mental maths. We will now do composite maths page 42, 43. That is ascending order and descending order, and mental maths we will do the same, page number 11. That also is related to ascending and descending order. Now what do you mean by ascending order? Ascending order means writing the number from smaller to the bigger numbers. The pattern of writing numbers from small to the bigger one is known as ascending order. So suppose we have the number 300, 910, 441, 652. So which is the smallest number? If you compare 3, 9, 4, 6. So 3 is the smallest number. So we write down 300 in the first place. This is the first position. Now if we just forget this number, suppose we forget this number. Now we have 3 more numbers. So out of this 9, 4 and 6, if you compare the hundreds place number from the left hand side of the numbers, if you start, so 9, 4 and 6. So which is small? 441. So we will write down 441 in the second place. Now we have 910 and 652. So 9 and 6, which is smaller number? 6. So 652 will be the third number. And the biggest number will be 910. So this will be written in the fourth place. Okay. So see, this is how I have arranged the numbers as per smaller to the bigger one. Coming to the descending order. Descending order means from big to small. So your arrow is coming down. Now suppose you have gone up the stair. Now you are coming down. So you are coming from the bigger one to the smaller one. You are coming down. So the biggest number will be written in the first place. Then the second place number. Then the third place number and the fourth place number. And when you arrange it, you will write the biggest number on the left hand side and the smallest on the right hand side. Okay. So if you start with the number 414, 142, 256 and 821. So which is the biggest number? We will find out that 4128. So which is this biggest number in the hundreds place? 8. So 821 will be the first number. Coming, if we just cross this number, suppose now we are left with three numbers, 414, 142, 256. Again we will compare the first place numbers. So if suppose 4, 1, 2 we compare, 4 is the biggest number, so 414 will be written here. In the second place, this is the first place, this is the second place, and now we are left with just two numbers, that is 142 and 256, wherein we can see that 2 is greater than 1. So we will write down 256 in the third place, and lastly we will write down 142 in the fourth place. Now if you compare both the sides, you can see that here the smallest number, we are starting with the smallest number and we are going towards the biggest number. But here we are starting with the biggest number in the left hand side and we are ending with the smallest number on the right hand side. So this is how you will solve page number 42 and 43 of composite maths and page number 11 of mental maths. I will also share the solved pages of all the sums that we have explained today and all the pages that I have asked you to do. Try to do it yourself, and thereafter please follow the shared solved pages to find out whether your answer is correct or not. Thank you and stay fit. Bye-bye. We come to the end of the e-learning class today. Hope you enjoyed the class and you learnt a lot. So solve it in your composite maths and mental maths book. Please write the date and stay fit. Bye-bye.